I want to show you a few ways that you can have students complete a worksheet during remote learning without requiring a printer or anything like that. These are all ways that you can assign PDFs or Google Docs of worksheets that you already have and have students complete them and submit them digitally through Classroom. So in order to demonstrate this, I have this random worksheet that I found on the internet about ocean math. I think it's a kindergarten math worksheet. I just thought it was cute. It's from education.com, and I have uploaded this to my Google Drive. And notice when I'm previewing it, I have under Open With, I have Annotate with Cami. Cami is a Chrome extension that I will link in the comments or the description of this video, and it's a really great PDF editing software. I'm going to show you how to use the free version of it. There are some great upgrades that come with the premium subscription, which is $99 a year for the teacher, and then automatically gives their students the upgrade Cami as well. Right. So in order for this to work, you will have to have Cami installed, and the students will also have to have Cami installed, but it's a one-time thing. So notice I came in here and I said Open With, and I clicked on Annotate with Cami, and it's opened up in this Cami PDF viewer. And now I have a few options. Anything with the little yellow lock is a premium feature that you'd have to pay to have access to. But here under Drawing, there is a free drawing tool included that students could come in and write their answers. Or students can use a text box and type their answers in the spaces. Or with some of the premium features, students could leave a voice comment or even a video comment right here in the PDF, so they could have it all happen in here. Then when they're ready to submit it, they can save it to their Google Drive, and then they could submit it through Classroom just like they would submit a doc or whatever through Google Classroom. With the upgraded features, you can create a Cami assignment in Google Classroom that will keep it all in one place for them, where you can assign the PDF, it will automatically open in Cami, and then right in Cami, there's a turn in button that they can use to submit it through Google Classroom. So that's pretty handy. So Cami is a great tool. One of the things I love about it is any kind of PDF that you already have that you use to print and give your students, you could just submit through Cami instead. My second option for doing worksheets digitally is to use a Google Slide. In order to do this, you're going to need the worksheet as a image, not a PDF. So lots of different software will let you get an image of a worksheet. One option is just to take a screenshot of it, and in the interest of time, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to zoom out. I don't usually love to do it this way because it kind of degrades the image quality, but it's just going to be simpler for me in this case to do it this way for the video. All right, so I have it as an image. It's on my computer. I'm going to come in here to Google Slides, and the first thing I'm going to do is go to Page Setup in Google Slides, and I'm going to change this to a custom page size, 8.5 by 11. Ta-da! Then I'm going to come up here to Background and do Choose Image, and I'm going to go on my computer and find the image file that I just made of the worksheet. Ta-da! And now I have this worksheet in Google Slides. I'm going to go ahead and zoom back in. All right, so you can see even though I did a screenshot, it's not terrible. Let me just close this and get it out of the way. You can assign this now to your students just the way it is. Assign it through Google Classroom and say make each student a copy. And then either they can add the text boxes and type the answers in them. Or if you want to, especially if you want it to be formatted kind of cute or something, you could put the text boxes in here and put like a question mark or something in them, and then the students can just click on that, delete what's there, and add the answer. And that might kind of depend on your grade level. You could also add a border to the text box. That way the students know it's something they can click in if you want to. And then just like they would submit a Google Doc or whatever, they fill it out, they go back to Classroom, and they turn it in. My last example of how to digitally complete a worksheet is something called GoFormative. And GoFormative is something I've been using for a long time. I really like GoFormative. It is kind of a more full-featured software, so it's something that's going to kind of be outside of your Google Classroom versus fully integrated. But anytime you do a formative, you can upload a PDF. Takes just a second. I have a pay tier of GoFormative because I use it so much, but the free tier you can still do this, but you're limited in how many pages you can upload at a time, and you're somewhat limited in the question types that you can access. Right, so here's my PDF now, and notice here it says click on the image to add a question. I click kind of wherever I want to on this image, and it's going to let me choose what type of question I want to have. The numeric question type might be a premium feature. I'm not actually sure anymore. But one of the things that's great about this compared to the other two options is it will let you put the correct answer in. So this, for example, as I have students do this, this could be self-grading essentially. It will grade it for me and tell the students how they did. And I could set it to either tell the students right away how they did, release the correct answers or not, and then I can assign this through Google Classroom and it will link them right to the worksheet. So these are 3 different ways that you can assign a digital worksheet during remote learning that does not require a printer. Google Slides is the freest one. And that's cool. It's nice that it's free and that it's easy to use, and you can do it all right in Google Classroom without any extra stuff. I would say that the next freest one is Cami, but if you want Cami to be truly integrated with Google Classroom or to have some of those cool options like students being able to leave audio or video responses, you may want to upgrade. And then GoFormative is kind of the most full-featured. Notice in GoFormative, you can have an audio response option where you have students record their responses. Also, GoFormative prides itself on kind of being a one-stop shop. So they'll let you embed different videos or all kinds of content in the formative so that students can get all the information and then answer the questions right in the formative. That's it. See you next time.